Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. Today, I have my co-host, Barbara, here with me. Are you there, Barbara?
Yes, but I cannot believe it's already Friday again. Happy Friday, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Aloha. Is Dayle here?
Aloha, Dayle.
Psychic Dayle here?
Hi. Aloha.
Hi.
And Richard, I got him eating, so it's okay.
Okay.
He'll come on soon, I'm sure. Okay,
Yeah,
great. Well, I'm excited for the show tonight, and as usual, you're here to help a lot of people, to guide them with your wonderful psychic ability. Guide them, tell them if they're going in the right direction, or
I'm surprised
love
I made it back in time, but I figured
you did.
just right. If I get there at 3, which he opens, I'll be done by almost 4, and then I can get on the freeway and be home, and that's the way it worked.
Were you at Curves? Is that what you were doing?
Yes.
And you
I was
loved this
at
workout.
Curves in Dayton.
And you're enjoying this workout, huh?
I love it.
That's so great.
I really
It's
love
great
it
when you
because
actually love working out.
I have arthritis in my knee and trying to get it better. And I used to be a member of Curves for a lot of years. In fact, I even went to Curves.
Yeah,
I went to Curves in Paris. Huh?
Or tell us exactly, because a lot of people don't know what Curves is. It's a workout deal. I forgot because my mom did it, but I can't remember. Do you see a trainer every time you go?
If you want, yes. The first 5 times, I had a trainer reteaching me how to use the machines. There's 15 machines, and they all work a different part of your body, and you change every 30 seconds, and there's music and videos, and there's trainers. There's several trainers, 2 or 3, that if you're not doing the machines right, they reteach you. And I'm 30 minutes, but I still have to stretch. So using the machine to stretch is hard. So I've been taking my time with that.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I do remember this well that they had it at where my mom lived in Seattle, Washington, and she just loved Curves.
Well, I don't know what happened, but a lot of them busted out, and this is the only one closest to me, which is Dayton, and it's far, but
worth it. Sounds like it's worth it.
They had Jillian. You know who Jillian is?
Yes, I do. Beachbody. Wait, right?
Yes.
No.
Well, she took over Curves and kind of made not a good mess of it, and now a lot of them have folded, and I hope they come back because the machines are phenomenal and the teachers are phenomenal. In fact, we had someone today that did 2,500 curves, times. Did it 2,500 times. Uh-huh.
I can't even believe it. I hope they're looking good. I hope they're a great representation for the company.
She's older now, but I did it like 300 times. So, I love it.
That's
Once
good.
you get into it,
like it's quick.
you don't want to stop. Richard.
That's good.
He has some noodles. Yeah. I'm nibbling while I'm talking to you. I'm sorry.
Wow. Well, hey, Johnny, what do you think? How's your 2 lately? How's your week? How was your week?
Busy. Very, very, very busy.
I believe that, and I got them working for me, too. It's rough. Johnny, tell them what we're doing. We're putting a video together on stress, but tell them about it.
It's like I got these DVDs that I have to convert. I have these, I have people that I'm talking to 24/7. I'm, and I'm trying, not only that, when I'm not doing that, I'm doing lunch and learns where I'm calling people up and, trying to book lunch and learns. So it's just that I haven't had a free moment. And downstairs, they're fixing our kitchen. I mean, by your hammers going like crazy. Dayle will tell you that. She called earlier today. I was distracted because they're putting in new floors in our kitchen. So it's just been one thing after another. I'm not complaining, but it's just been one of those busy weeks. But
Oh, but that's so
it's
good.
But he's finishing up my stress, Barbara. He's taken all. I learned this from Shirley MacLaine when I went to her seminar. I wrote 15 tapes for stress, addictions, chakra alignment, all kinds of, great tapes. And to Katara Music, which I paid for. And so I only had them on cassettes. And we couldn't figure out how to get them. Well, I got them to DVDs, but I couldn't, figure out how to get it to YouTube. So Johnny's
thank God you have Johnny.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure everybody will enjoy watching them when they're completed.
Yeah, so when it's up there, which it will be soon, like, say, the stress tape, it'll also have my gorgeous pictures of my 30-foot waves, that will pass over and all kinds of things.
Oh, gosh.
Barbara, you talk for a moment.
Okay, finish up your stretching. Well, I know that we do have callers, and we're going to get to you guys soon, so hold tight. But just while you're waiting, make sure that you have your specific question ready to make it flow and make it easier for Dayle to know what you're talking about. A specific question is always good. It might even be, hey, maybe it's about your love life. So you can ask, will he be nice? Will he be good looking? Will he be
No,
successful?
Barbara. I can't do that. That's out of my league.
Just don't ask the date. Just don't ask when will I find my man or my woman. Don't ask that.
Or don't ask.
Like you're very
tell me about
descriptive.
Don't ask. Tell me about myself. I don't want that. Anyway, Johnny, why don't you give out the phone number, please?
Sure. The number is 516-531-9874.
And that's to call in for a what, Johnny? A free reading?
Free reading. Free mini reading.
With Psychic Dayle Schear.
FREE. Free reading. So, Johnny, if you want to put one on, it'll be fine.
Okay. Andrea, you are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hello, it's Andrea. How are you?
Hi. What is your name again, please?
Andrea.
Oh, Andrea. Okay, hi.
Yeah.
Where are you calling from?
Virginia.
Virginia. What a neat place. How can I help you?
Yeah. So my son is getting married in about 3 weeks in April, and we've been planning this wedding for quite some time. But he and I have had some relationships not as good as it should be. So I was not invited to the future daughter-in-law's wedding dress shopping, and I didn't help plan her bridal shower. And I'm just wondering, do you think it's her? Yeah, I was hurt. It's like a slap in the face, and she says it wasn't intentional. I'm thinking it was intentional. Do you think that she's spending her stepmom went to wedding shopping with her? And
okay, this is one question only.
Sorry,
I will say this much. I will say this much. It was very intentional. She doesn't really care for you that. Oh, let me finish. She doesn't care for you that much, unfortunately. And as far as your son, he should know better. He should say, "Hey, that's my mom, and we need to do this." So, you were told one big lie, so the best you can do is try very hard to be friends with them. That's all you can do.
Yeah, she said, yeah. It's just really sad.
It is. But thank you for your question. I appreciate it. And
yes, you're welcome.
You can always call me for an in-depth reading if you want.
Okay.
At 808-372-1816.
Okay. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks.
ma'am.
Yeah,
Okay, Johnny, next one.
sad.
Teresa, you are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Thank you. I have a
All right.
question.
Okay, but where are you calling from, sweetie?
I'm calling from California.
Where?
In Northern California.
Can you name it? Concord. Okay. Yeah, we're up in Tahoe, in Gardnerville area, both places. Due to the storms that they're having, I forgot to tell Barbara this, and I will. In Tahoe, they're on an emergency. So I chose to come down to Gardnerville. I mean, they are so knee-deep in snow, it's ridiculous. I mean, we're talking, I've seen pictures from my friends, and it's from the ground to the roof, over the roof, and they can't even get out of their houses, and they can't get to a food store or anything like that.
My sister lives in Tuolumne, and it's been like that there, too. And she was without power for 5 days. Pretty cold. Anyway, my question is, I'm wondering what's going on with my boss. So I'm looking to leave, but my boss, I've been there for 5 years, and she's always been, I don't know, I feel I've been disrespected in a lot of ways. I've worked really hard for the company.
Okay, what kind of business is this, sweetie?
It's X-rays, X-ray machines.
So you're X-ray tech?
No, I'm a buyer.
What are you? X-ray what?
Buyer.
Oh, you explain that to me. How does that work?
I buy parts.
How cool. You probably can get a job anywhere.
I hate the job.
I know.
I hate the job. It's so stressful.
I know.
But my question was, she wouldn't even give me eye contact, and lately she's been extra friendly, and I don't get it.
She's been told to lighten up around you by someone. And so she's trying to make nice. Give her the chance to make nice, because this job does pay well. And if you want to stay there, you can. So give her that opportunity to make nice. And just be really nice to her as well, and you'll see that it'll turn out really good.
Yeah, I'll be nice to her, but I'm done there. It's time to move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
Too much stress. It's
so
way
remember,
too
one question, and I thank you so much for calling, okay? Have a good one.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Ow.
Barbara, it has been so bad up here. I mean, we're talking rain, wind, floods. I don't know how has it been in L.A.?
Bad. Starting today. It is raining cats and dogs.
Oh, God. Yeah, it looks like the storm is moving down to L.A., the one that we have here.
And it was cold, but I feel for you guys and the people that are snowed in, especially when you don't have food and you're getting hungry. That's pretty serious.
Let me tell you about Tahoe, the old Tahoe people. I don't know about the techies, but the old ones. We know to buy food for 2 to 3 weeks in advance, ahead of time, put it in the freezer or put it in the snow. We know. We also know to get plenty of wood for the fireplace so we can cook if we need be. If the power goes out, we know how to do all the things. They call us Tahoe mamas. And, to cut firewood and everything. We know how to survive. And the problem is, like I know we had 2 snowblowers, Arian snowblowers to snowblow, and that's not even enough. My husband would take the snowblower from the ground, and we would have, snow over the roof. It was awesome. I mean, we just had enough to get our cars out, and he had a pretty wide driveway. But, I mean, to give you an idea, we had a measure that would measure 15 feet, and we'd somehow get 20, There were times that we'd hit above the roof, and we'd go, where are we going to put all this snow? We can't put it anywhere. And then he'd have to hit the backyard so that my dogs would just have a place to run because there was no place for the dogs to go. But you know what? As crazy as it sounds, it was enjoyable. It's like you're living in the past, and it's kind of, it was unbelievable but good.
Must be a calming feeling, just real quiet. Beautiful, too. Oh, yeah. I love it when it rains if you don't have to really go out in it much. If you're not in danger.
I don't like the rain. I don't like the rain because it depresses me. But the snow I can deal with easy. We have plenty of snow. And, I mean, it's just like the skiers love it and everybody, that can get up there. The problem that they have right now is all the roads are closed. No one can get up there. The skiers can't get up there. And it's not like a few days that this is going to let up. They're talking, well, I don't know about you. I think the storm, I have to look, but I think it's moving down toward L.A. But the skiers want to come up this weekend, and they're being told don't come up. So, I mean, the people are shoveling out, and we need time to shovel, and we need time to get everything open. I haven't been to my mailbox in 3 weeks, to give you an idea.
Oh, wow. It has been a while. Well, it's the worst storm, they say, in 100 years.
No, 50 years. I remember.
Oh.
I remember one of the last ones. Yes, I do.
You were not in Hawaii at that time, huh?
Yeah, I was, but I lived in both places. I lived in Hawaii and Tahoe simultaneously. I would go up and back all the time.
2 wonderful different places to have homes. Wow.
Yeah, well, I did because I had a radio show in Honolulu, Hawaii, and also in Tahoe. So I would go up and back, and I would try to time it where it wasn't so overly crazy. But my husband actually, he loves snowblowing. He loved it.
Does he? Because I actually was on the phone with him the other night if he was raised in Hawaii, and he was. So that's cool. It's a different kind of pace for him, isn't it?
Yeah, but you see, he was raised in Hawaii, born and raised there, but he always loved Tahoe. And it's just, it's either you love Tahoe or you don't. I mean, it's just, the beauty of it is beyond expectations. I mean, it's the gorgeous mountains and the gorgeous lake and the beautifulness of it. However, since the new techie people have moved up there, it should be interesting how they handle it. And they're opening up all their CBD shops on every block, which, the locals are not used to. And I don't know. I heard something. Barbara, did you hear something? The banks are closing. Did you hear that?
No.
They have corporate banks of these really rich people.
Blew it.
Huh?
One bank blew it.
Who?
Whatever the name of it is. Over there.
That bank blew it and just went under. But it's not for local money. It's for corporate techie money.
Oh, wow.
Hello?
Wow. That's
anyway,
a big deal.
So what do you think about what I just told you?
Me, as far as the banks?
No, Tahoe.
What? Oh, Tahoe. I love Tahoe. I was a big skier for a while, and I've been there, and it's just gorgeous. I love your mountains. There's nothing more majestic and beautiful than a mountain ridge with all the beautiful snow. Even when it's on a clear day here in Huntington Beach, oh, wow. The mountains at a distance were absolutely gorgeous. So I appreciate it. But I prefer Hawaii.
Spent 31 years there, and I loved every minute of it.
And you can ski in Hawaii, too. I know that. I had a ski Hawaii.
Yes. You can ski in on the Big Island, Haleakala.
Wow, that is quite amazing, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't ski, unfortunately. I have a bum knee, so I can't ski. But from what I understand, it's okay. I mean, but at least people want to try. They do.
Yeah. I just think that's crazy. That's pretty cool. Just to say that you've done it would be cool.
I guess.
Love that. Mm-hmm.
It's just, I don't like the climb that you have to make to get up there to the mountains. Anyway, Johnny, how are we doing? Do we have someone else?
Certainly do.
Okay.
You are on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi. And John, you want to give out your phone number, please?
Sure. It's 516-531-9874.
Okay. And who is this?
Jessica from Pennsylvania.
Hi, Jessica. How can I help you, darling? I'm from Jersey, so I'm familiar with Pennsylvania very well.
Okay. I grew up in Jersey.
What part?
I'm right outside the city in Essex County.
Oh, I know that area. I know it very well. Richard, are you going on? Yeah. You're going to go on? Yeah. Okay. And how can I help you now?
I'm feeling like making a move at my job, and I'm wondering if you see them being open to doing getting consulting from me, or coaching or training, which is like all the same thing, training, consulting, or if you see me doing that for another company.
I see it for the same company.
Oh, you do? Interesting. Okay.
For now. Later on, you'll be able to go to a different company. I think you got about a year left, and then you'll be able to go to a different company.
Really? I've only been there for a year, and for a month, and I'm already like, oy.
Well, I understand that, but, it's always a free will choice on that level. If you want, you can go to another company. But
well, that's
I
was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was going to pitch them my consulting, training work, and then maybe I'd like to transition into doing that. I think that's more of a match.
With the same company?
Yeah.
Yes, you will be able to do that.
Okay, that's good. Thank
you. They don't want to lose you, to be honest with you. You're pretty sharp. You know what you're doing, and they really don't want to lose you.
Oh. Okay, that's good to hear, because I was not thinking that I was not thinking that, since they don't really know me. I've only been there for a month, but they.
But you got to understand, people are having a hard time getting employees for any walk of life.
That's what I want to help them with, retaining their employees.
Right, and you need to say that. That's what I want to help you with.
Oh.
And I'm quite able to do it.
Okay.
So you need to really put that out there, and that's what will get you. Because they're going to think about it at first, and then you'll have it.
Oh,
okay?
I like that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You have a great day, darling.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Okay. Barbara, you want to give out my number?
Yeah, that's so funny. You must be psychic, since I was just about to do that, Dayle.
Okay.
Everybody, I'm going to give you Dayle Schear's direct number right now. It is 808-372-1816. So during this week, if you want a detailed, private reading, you can order that through Dayle by calling that number or going to her website, com.
Yeah, with an S.
And I suggest they do go to your website so they can see the other things you offer, like your 5 books you're selling with your personal signature directly sent to them. That would be cool for them to check your website out, which is real nice. Get more info on you before they do call. Yeah.
Yeah,
good.
it's Dayle, Dayle, Schear, Schears, like Sam.com.
That's right.
Okay, Barbara, anything happened to you this week that is worth talking about?
Oh, my gosh. It is just so weird. Right when I got on the line with you guys, I thought, is it already Friday? I couldn't believe it because I guess I'm busy like Johnny, which is a good thing because I couldn't believe it was Friday. So I'm proud of myself.
I had the same problem.
I have half the house done. You know, remember it wasn't getting done because I was procrastinating because I didn't know where to begin. Well, I began. And
well, tell me what you
better.
began with.
I began with my closet. I took all the shelves out and repositioned them the way I want them because that's what was really bothering me. And also, I'm doing it because I have a big gifting suite thing I'm going to in L.A. tomorrow because the Oscars are on Sunday.
A what?
It's a gifting suite where people who are invited, special people, get invited, and you go around to different booths, and they just give you stuff, really good stuff for free. And
how does that happen? Wait, I want to go. What's that all about?
I would invite you. I'd bring you with me if you were here. I just know some people. I know my good friend. He invites me to this gifting suite every year, and I drive up to L.A. It's quite worth it. I get some good stuff. And it's nice to rub elbows with people, do a little networking, stuff like that.
And that's tomorrow?
That is tomorrow and Saturday, yes.
Are you gonna go? Are you gonna watch the Oscars?
That will be on Sunday, yes. I actually saw a neighbor guy who's really a cool friend. He's an older Marine guy, just a very wonderful person. I feel actually safe because he's like next door. I said, well, maybe I'll bring over a bottle of champagne and we'll watch the Oscars together.
Oh, what he said?
And he said, of course.
Wow.
I'm not interested in him that way. We're totally good friends. I'm kind of more like his daughter, you know. And
I see.
Well, he wanted to ring in the new year, but that didn't quite work. So I always said, let's do a rain check, and I'll bring the champagne, right? So maybe we'll do it because it'll be fun.
Who do you think is going to win, Barbara?
Oh, my gosh. Dayle, remember we talked about this and we were all going to watch all the Oscar movies? I forgot to do that.
I watched half.
On them. Otherwise, it's not going to be as fun. I've got to watch the movies, so maybe I'll do that tonight.
Well, I have watched half. I watched Elvis. I watched Maverick. I watched that weird name, Everything Everywhere something, which I don't know what everybody's raving about. Why? But I've watched that, and I think there's one other one I watched, but I enjoyed it, and I have my favorites. Barbara, who do you think's going to win for Best Actor?
What is the guy's name who played Elvis?
I don't know. I can't pronounce.
Him.
I don't know.
Him.
It begins with an A. We can look it up on your phone, but I'm used
right now. But I'm going to look up a few of the movies that I'm going to be watching. And
how are you going to
when
watch
you're on Netflix,
them?
you can. No, on Netflix you can just. They have a whole category that are like I think Oscar-nominated movies. So I'm going to watch.
Yeah, but how are you?
But I'm not
how
going to buy
are you going to watch them? It's kind of late.
Anything.
What are you going to? Are you going to have a marathon?
I
guess
so,
have a marathon?
But I have 2 days. I have 2 days to watch.
Yeah, you have to go to
movies.
every movie and watch it.
Just a few. I'm not going to watch all of them. Just
well,
a top
I would
one.
say Tar is very boring. That fantasy movie, what is that called? I didn't see that. The one that's 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Help out, Johnny. Tell her what these are. You're up on that stuff, aren't you?
Well, I think one is Whale, right?
One is what?
Whale.
Oh, Whale. Whale was phenomenal. As a best actor, I think he will get it, or the one who, I don't know, or the one who played Elvis. But see, here's the problem. Whale, who was the name of the guy, Johnny? Brad?
Brendan
Johnny.
Fraser.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
Brendan Fraser played the Whale, which was a heavy, fat person who had no life, and he was like 500 or 600 pounds, and it shows what he went through and the hell he went through. And to me, for an actor to play that role, just playing out, not being heavy, that heavy, was phenomenal. He did such a great job. I heard he had 6 standing ovations for 6 minutes each. That was great. And then you got Elvis, and what's his name, Johnny?
Oh,
The
I
one
don't
who
know
played
him.
Elvis. Barbara, it begins with an A.
I don't know yet.
Wait, I can
Is
probably.
it his last name Butler or something?
Yeah, just a minute. You guys talk. I'll look it up.
Okay, because I'm looking up the Whale right now because I heard about that movie and I really wanted to see that. What?
Austin Butler.
Austin.
That's it. Austin
Okay.
Butler. He's gorgeous. Period.
Yeah.
But he's really
Oh,
thin.
I love him.
He's
thin,
so
tall
thin. He's
guy.
like a twig. You know, but he is. But the guy studied Elvis for 2 years, and he learned to sing like him, which he sings live. And he, all his moves, he learned every one of Elvis's moves. So it's hard to decide. In my mind, if I was an Academy person, I would go, my God, which one? They both deserve it.
It
but
would be hard.
It's very hard because you have to see The Whale. And believe me, see that movie if you're going to see anything. That and Elvis. And then you tell me. Okay?
Well, it wasn't on Netflix. I've looked it up. I'm going to have to track that down. But I'm not going to purchase anything. I don't want to purchase anything.
Well, how are you going to watch it then?
How did you watch it? Would you purchase it?
I purchased only one, that movie, Everything Everywhere. I wanted to see what that was all about because everybody is giving it rave reviews. I think, Johnny, what did it get? 10 Oscars, 10 nominations?
I don't know.
Got like 10 nominations, and I purchased it for $19, which was crazy. And I watched it, and I'm going, I just don't understand what the fuss is about. I don't know, but I do say for Best Supporting Actress, Janet Leigh deserves it. Beyond anything, she deserves it, and I think she will win. I think the Academy is having a hard time about Best Actor for Elvis and for
Janet Leigh?
What's in
Her
it?
name's Janet Leigh?
Janet? Yeah, I think so.
Well, isn't it the same name?
Tony Curtis's daughter.
It's not Jan. No, it's not Janet. It's I know her. I've met her. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Excuse me. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Janet Leigh.
I'm sorry. Why did I pick? Who's Janet Leigh? I don't know.
I'm thinking this is a good comeback for this Janet Leigh. Is she still even alive? And I was trying to think. Wow, I'm really out of the loop on this one. Oh my God.
Early dementia. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, it's funny.
But Jamie Lee Curtis deserved it for Best Supporting Actor. I don't care. The movie, to me, is very weird, but the actual role of Jamie Lee Curtis was phenomenal. I mean, she even scared me.
If it's not on Netflix, Hulu, or Prime, which I get all of those, then
but
I have a hard time going and buying it.
You have to pay. They
don't
charge
want
you.
to
And then,
do
of course, there's Maverick with Tom Cruise, and they're saying that he deserves the Best Actor because he saved the movie industry. You know, so I don't know. We'll wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny, do we have anything?
We do.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Dana Marie, you are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Well, hello there, Dayle and Johnny and Barbara. How are you guys? This is Dana.
Hi.
I'm calling from West Hills in Southern California with this miserable rain.
Okay. Well, hey, you can't talk. We have 50 feet of snow. I can beat you.
I love the snow. It's the rain. It's depressing. My goodness.
You're very, very right. Very right. And what was your first name again, sweetie?
Danny, like Danish or dainty. Danny Marie.
Can you spell your first name?
Yes. It's D as in David, A, N as in Nancy, I. And it's a long A.
Wow. That's a beautiful name.
Thank you. Thanks to my daddy.
How can I help you, sweetie?
Okay. So now this question, I'm probably throwing you guys for a loop here, but I figure you guys could really answer it for me. Okay. So I am an intuitive healer, and I've been doing this for quite a few years now. However, after I attended a mystery school certification, when I came back, my spirit guides, some of them changed, and some new ones came in. And they told me that they had downloaded a new form of healing technique within me. And before I start doing it on others, I was to do it on myself. So I did. I'm a brain tumor survivor, but the tumor grew back. And it's bigger than it was to begin with, and it moved to a location they can't operate. So basically, we can't help you, right? So my guide said, first we're going to do your tumor. So I did it for a few months, and not too long ago, they told me that the tumor is now dissolved. However, I am one, right? I am one that needs proof, you know, like I know what I do. I hear from my clients and but I need proof. This would be major if I was able to dissolve it.
However, I'm the same way. I need proof. So did you get an X-ray?
This is what I'm waiting on. My doctor, he's so booked up, I can't see him until the end of April so that I can get an MRI.
No. You go to any doctor. Anyone to get an X-ray.
It's the insurance. They just switched my plan, and so this is the soonest that I can see this particular doctor. I have to get it's a HMO, so you have to get the referral from your primary. This is the primary care doctor that I need to see in order to see all the others.
So what you do is just go. If you go to a hospital and go into the emergency room and say you're having bad headaches, would they X-ray the area and that you once had a tumor, they will do it right away for free.
You think so? Wow. I've been to the emergency room quite a bit, but that would be for pain, but not for that.
Hospital. I'm talking a full-on hospital.
Yes,
and if you go in and say the words that I told you to say, they will pull you in and they will X-ray you right away and you will have your answer.
Now, see, I've done that before because this is an issue I've had for years, and I would get chronic migraines. But every single time, not one of those times did they take me down to get an X-ray or MRI. They just gave me the pain, the shots, and sent me on my way.
Then you're going to the wrong place, all right? I mean, I grew up in L.A. too, and, you got UCLA, you got Cedars, you got a lot of great places. Pick Cedars, go in there and just tell them that you're in pain. that, whatever.
The doctors at this time, they were at Cedars. I no longer have that plan anymore. But my question for you guys was to see if you could tell if you feel that the tumor is gone or not.
Okay, I will. I'm looking at that, but I still want you.
And I understand y'all aren't doctors. I get it.
do not want you waiting till April because something can regrow. So don't do
it's
that.
there. This has been since 2004. This is nothing new. And the diagnosis, the most recent diagnosis. I don't want you to go.
Are you calling me to ask me, or are you doing your own reading?
Not to ask you about going to the doctor. I'm asking you to see if you guys can see, do you feel that the tumor is gone or if it's still there?
I feel the tumor is gone, but there's still a little bit left, okay? It's not 100%. It's not 100%, maybe 75%. But if you keep working on it, you can get it down to nothing. I'll be honest with you. When I'm telling you go to the doctor,
yes.
Unfortunately, are you familiar with Peter Hurkos at all?
That name doesn't sound familiar. How did you say the last name again? Hurkos?
Peter Hurkos was from Los Angeles. He was considered the number one psychic of last century. If you look him up, Hurkos, he worked on the Boston Strangler case. He worked on helping people. All I can tell you is this. I was somewhat trained by him, but I can tell you I've been around the block. And when I'm telling you, go to the hospital, you'll get your answer right away. That's the best way I can tell you. And I feel it's between 75 and 90%, okay?
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I am.
Would you call me back on this? I want to know, okay?
I sure will. I will definitely call you guys back because this is no joke.
No, I know. And, I can tell you this much, darling. You have a very long life, so don't worry about it, okay?
Thank you. You guys are amazing. We're glad you called.
Which brings me to Barbara. Barbara?
Yes.
This is wild. Richard, which he was eating something, so I told him he didn't have to go on. But
are you finished with the question, Sam?
What?
Is she finished with the question?
What?
I'm just saying. Did she answer your question, ma'am?
With Dayle yes, she did. Yes, she did. Thank you so much.
Please do let us know. I am really, I'm going to be so curious to know, because if you were able to cure yourself and get this disappeared, that would be amazing to hear about. So thanks for calling.
Yes, thank you for calling, darling. Barbara, speaking of Richard, this last week, a few days ago, had a nosebleed for no reason. It's very dry up here. So we don't get a lot like Hawaii, but it was dry. So we contribute to that not being the medication he's taking, but the dryness. And it was pretty bad, the nosebleed. My husband told him to put Vaseline up there like they do for fighters, and that helped quite a bit. And we called the doctor, and we did everything. But then it just dawned on me, I've done this before. It's not something I like to do, but I did it before. I concentrated and I ran my hand over his nose and he stopped bleeding. Totally.
Oh.
I've done it one other time and it worked then. So I figured I might as well just try this again. So apparently I have some sort of healing ability myself and didn't know it.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, I'm always discovering something.
Got to take
new.
care of our Richard.
Yes.
His health is important. For everybody who's listening, Richard is on here right now, always on Fridays, and he's 96 years old, and he's doing great.
No, he's 94.
Oh, sorry, 94. 94.
Is Richard on?
Is amazing.
Hello.
He usually is on.
Well, Johnny's not telling me.
No, he's not on right now.
Okay, Richard. I don't want to yell and scream, but can Johnny? Can you? Never mind. If he's not on, he's not on. He was busy eating, and I can't scream into the other room and tell.
He hasn't called in.
Okay.
So.
What?
He hasn't called in.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Where are we now?
We have one more person. Do you want to put it through? Okay,
Sure.
Teresa, you are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi, Dayle. How are you?
Fine. You've called before. Hi, Tamika.
Yes, I have called you before in the past.
Yeah, the reason I asked is because your name is so memorable. How can I help you, honey? And where are you calling from again?
I like talking to you. I like talking to you because you have such a good personality. I'm calling from New York City. Yes.
Wait, where are you calling from, sweetheart?
I'm calling from New York City.
Okay. And, that's where I get, but a lot of people like it, a lot of people don't. I have the back east mentality from Jersey, and I spent a lot of time in New York, but even my husband gets mad at me because he goes, "You're so harsh." Or, even Johnny will call me Judge Judy sometimes, So that's, would you let Johnny know that is part of the back east growing up?
That is part of the back east growing up, Johnny. Do not take it personal at all. It's a New York, New Jersey kind of thing. Don't take it personally at all.
Okay.
Johnny, did you hear her?
Yes, I heard her, yes.
Thank you, honey. Okay. It's just the way I grew up. I love being around back east people, and I miss them terribly. So, how can I help you, sweetie?
Okay, so I tweaked my resume. I met with a career counselor on Wednesday. So he helped me tweak my resume to make it more inviting, to make it more, to kind of take out the sternness of it, but just makes it more I'm not sure what word to use, but, there's a job, like I told you, I'm in the entertainment business, and I'm trying to get a job. No, I was getting out my resume. No one was calling me. Okay, but once I sat down with this career advisor, he kind of tweaked things a little bit. It was a little tweak and nip and tuck here and there, where he helped me create a great resume. So now I'm going to start getting this resume out. So I just wanted to see, do you think I will be getting some callbacks now?
Okay, cool. My question to you is, what type of entertainment are you looking for?
In the music business.
Definitely. There is someone you're going to handle. That's kind of on the young side. I don't know if he does rapping, but he also has very curly hair, dark skin, very nice. You don't know him, but he's going to be handed to you by someone. And there's a J in his name and an R in his name, and I don't think you know him yet. And he's very good, very good. And you're going to bring this guy to major fame, so that's what I see.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Do you see any females that I'll be bringing to major fame, or just this one guy?
Oh, no, there'll be several. Several people in general.
Okay,
after
so
one lecture's on to you, there'll be several. So not to worry, just hang in there, and your resume looks fabulous, so don't worry about it, okay?
Thank you. Okay, and I'll call you back, and once I get my foot into the door, I will be calling you back to do a personal reading.
Sure, your foot will be in the door, okay?
All right, thank you, and I'll continue listening to the show. Johnny, remember, don't take Dayle personally, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
If Johnny gets on me, quit being so rude. I go, no, it's just, I can't explain it. It's just the way I was raised.
Judge Judy. Every time I see on TV, I think of Dayle. It's just.
I know. He calls me Judge Judy. I said, don't call me that. So he goes, well, can I call you Auntie? I go, sure. But I'm not Judge Judy. I know she is abrupt, and I know she tells it like it is. But, I can be that way, but I can also be very sweet. So there.
Aw.
So
especially
there.
with animals. Yeah.
What?
When it comes to animals, you're a big softie with dogs.
I know. I love animals. Okay,
you're
Barbara.
A Jersey
so what else?
Girl. You're a
Jersey
Jersey girl, and that's how they are. They're Jersey girls. I like it.
Yeah, I even said to you on text when I was talking to you this week, Barb, I said, I'm from Jersey. Don't take me seriously. I'm from back east. I said, that's just the way I am. And you said, I lived in, you said, you lived in Jersey and you understand, and totally. Because you're a sweetheart. Except if someone gets you mad, I wouldn't want to be around.
That's
I would
right.
not want to. I'm the same way. You don't want to get me mad.
When
I'm
appropriate.
the same way. That's
right.
true.
But you want to get to the point because there's a certain way you read people, and you don't want all that extra stuff in there that you really don't need for your readings. So I think when you're honing in and focusing on reading, you just tell them what you need. That's how it works with you. So good. And we have a lot of people who love you, and many people who call back, like Tanisha. It's always good to hear, like we ask people to call us back. Let us know how it went. It's always fun to hear.
I do I love the feedback. Hey, I'm not God. There are times that I'm wrong, and I'm wrong. That's the way it goes. But in fact, maybe once every 2,000 times, I'm, this one person I'm really wrong on, and I don't know why, but I try to figure out why. But
they never let us know that. We always hear success stories. People are always calling back and saying, you nailed it. And just when you get the detailed items is really always fun. But I'm sure you can get more into it when you have the private reading, just one-on-one with the person alone. How is that, though? What should they expect when they call you? How long is the reading?
Well, that's very good you asked that. It depends on the person. Most readings are about 30, 35 minutes. And I don't feel people need more than that because I hate the type of psychic that goes on for hours. I don't want that. I used to record my sessions. In fact, I just picked up a new tape recorder just for the heck of it. And nowadays you can do it by phone. I would record my sessions, and I would hand them the tape. And I was thinking about going back to that. So I was thinking about recording a session for somebody if they wanted to do it. But there's not too many that have cassette tapes. You can get it at Amazon, and that's the best I can tell you. And they're pretty cheap. And I like it because I have boxes of tapes from other psychics who have read me, and I go back and I listen to who was right and who was wrong, and it was fun, Or I have people that tell me after, 10 years, they re-listen to the tape and everything happened, So that's kind of neat. But anyway, on the session, that's what you get. I try to tell people, if they look at my website, it'll say Dayle, D-A-Y-L-E, Schears, SCHEARS.com. But it'll tell you that you're paying for my time, not so much for the psychic, but you're paying for my time. Because I don't know, my teacher's wife put that on there. But all I can say is that that's what to expect. And if you look through my site, you'll see my books. You'll see everything.
Oh, yeah. You've written many books, and they're really amazing. So good. So we want to encourage people to do that this weekend, this week, upcoming, until next Friday, because, you heard the show, everybody. It's just a little tidbit reading. I mean, it's real quick because we have a list of people to get to. So I really am encouraging people to do that. And you've helped me. Hey, but I'm special because we do the show together. How lucky am I? How much you've helped me.
You're very
Dayle.
lucky. And you also have helped me in many ways. So, and I thank you very much. And I thank Johnny very much. And he's helping me right now. And we're going to be putting up my meditation tapes on YouTube. And hopefully we'll get it on Facebook as well through Barbara. But, I'm taking my time. Yeah, I'm taking my time right now. They're good.
We need
They're
it
good.
to meditate, okay? Thank you. Johnny's working on it. It will be up soon.
And, like I said, facing love addiction, all kinds of tapes I've written, health, connecting with your higher self, all kinds of things. That was after I went to Shirley MacLaine's seminar, and I sat down in Devotion, North Carolina, and just wrote all these pieces and put them to music, and they're good. Johnny listened to one the other day, right, John?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Did it help you a little bit?
Hey, we need
I
it.
mean, it was nice. It was soothing. It was a soothing thing to listen to.
Johnny, you got to talk into the phone. We're not.
It was
we
soothing.
used to have somebody come on to do the guided meditations. Remember on Sunday? I think that was very popular. And now Dayle has this. So I was thinking this is amazing to add to our Life, Laughter, Happiness community. So everybody, make sure you do go on our YouTube soon. I don't know when Johnny's going to have it all up. Is there one up?
We'll have it together. What, Johnny, within a week or so?
Yes.
And I've already picked out my pictures. I got to wait till my husband's off on Sunday. But I picked up my Hawaii pictures. I picked them out that I'm going to send to you. And he'll go over them with me. And there might be a few more, and I want him to go over it. I looked at my computer. It said I had 15,000 shots. Now, come on. I mean, that's ridiculous. Of the ocean and stuff like that. So it's pretty crazy. But I have to pick. I have certain ones that I really, really love, and I hope Johnny likes them. But
I want to say something. I want to say something because you reminded me of something my father once said. Him and I, we were talking about businesses ideas, and he said that what I should do is have a website where people submit pictures of sunsets.
That's a good idea. Or waves.
It's just sort of like the sunset seems to be the one thing that everybody wants to take a picture of is the beach. Unless I throw snow. Snow is another thing. But
no, your dad's right. And the other thing you should have one is a site where you have it for ocean shots. I mean, I've taken such fabulous pictures of ocean shots. I have one picture of Tahoe that is award-winning. I had it on AOL. I shot it, and it was out of my backyard. And you could see the lake and the snow and everything. And out of 40,000, I came in third. So that was, I came in second. And the reason being I came in second because there was somebody with a shot of a dog. So I couldn't beat that. But, what can I tell you?
Wow.
But anyway, I got to send you this shot, Barbara, as soon as I find it.
Okay, that's great because when all of these things are done with your guided meditations, we're going to also add that to our Life, Laughter, Happiness Facebook page.
Yes.
We also have a group.
Yes.
Our group is private, so sometimes people have very intimate, private things that they just don't want to share with everybody. They want to be in a more safe environment. So we also have a Facebook group. And then we have a Twitter, Instagram. We have it all.
Yes.
So I'll splash it everywhere.
And then Johnny just learned how to use subscribe and put it on the tape. So that's exciting.
On the video.
So that will be, where will that be? On the end of this show, Johnny, the link?
No, it'll be on the video.
It's in the YouTube videos. They all have in the lower right-hand corner a little subscribe button that you click on.
Oh, perfect. That's nice.
So,
okay, good. Well, I'm glad it's all working.
We're all good. Anyway, I want to thank you both so much, and thank you for giving me the space of eating and going to curves.
Of course.
And thank you. And I'll talk to you I'll talk to you this weekend, Barb. And I'm working with Johnny right now. He's doing a fabulous, fabulous job. And, best I can say is aloha.
Aloha, and he sure is. Thank you, Johnny. And, hey, Richard, we missed you. All right.
He was busy eating. Okay.
Aloha. Have a great weekend and
Thank
wonderful week. And, hey, everybody, don't forget to call Dayle one more time, 808-372-1816 this week. Until next Friday, everybody. We'll see you then. All right, aloha.
Good night, everyone.
Aloha.